Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's going to be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and he's shining a salute to the American race. Dun, 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 dun. Oh boy, it's well to say.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
USA.
USA.
Good morning, USA.
Awesome.
Nice. That's never good one of the best moments.
Exactly.
Definitely. I mean, yes. Well, we just go ahead straight to the point, other than our usual blah blah type of deal, but straight on to
Yeah.
the point. I already know how this is gonna go down.
All right then.
The song was just enough in order to, signify that.
Alrighty then. So the first one's first, of course. Yes, let's bring in Chris Evans. And Mastermind says you have his profile. You could explain first.
All right. So, MCU Captain America. This Captain America was awesome. Like, especially like ever since Avengers Endgame came, he became worthy enough to hold Thor's hammer.
Well, technically, he was worthy in Age of Ultron because he can slightly pick it up.
Yeah.
Yep. And of course, like ever since after the Avengers Age of Ultron came, like at the end he met more Avengers.
hmm with my opinion, Chris Evans, this was not my introduction to him. It was actually when he played Human Torch from the good Fantastic Four back in the day. And yeah,
Same here. And it took me so long to realize that they're played by the same actor. I looked at my phone one day, one of my old phones, it was a flip phone. I looked at Cass like, wait a minute. This whole time Chris Evans played both Human Torch and Captain America? I didn't pick that up.
it's crazy, yeah. Because, well, now the MCU technically has this rule where you could play multiple characters, but back then, if it was not technically in the MCU, you could still technically play another role. So it's good for Chris because when I see him play Captain America, he has a good attitude, especially things got kind of like, drifty here and there, especially with him and Iron Man, finding out what Bucky did to Iron Man's parents and just having this whole civil war. But yeah, just him being worthy, as Mastermind said. And it's like that the trio of him, Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man in Endgame. That was like pretty dope as hell. And yeah, just him giving the mantle to Falcon for him to be the new Captain America. But yeah, overall, Chris Evans he did really good.
Yeah.
And see here, anything else from you, Christian?
Of course, this was my second addition to Chris Evans. I did did pretty solid. Although I never seen any of the Captain America movies, I still think Chris Evans, by watching him through the Avengers movie, he did really awesome as Captain America. That's Captain America's ours.
Ditto. All right, and you fresh?
Well, long before I used to think Cap was a little bit of an okay kind of superhero, but then, Chris Evans' interpretation blew everything out of the water. It's like it was like literally born for the role because he just nailed everything. What I did like most, and well, yes, I'm glad to watch like all three of his movies. Like, yes, like of course, yes, the first Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. Like, yeah, they all turn out awesome as can be. But the one thing I liked most was kind of like how he did like start out, being like all like skinny and weak and sickly, like how they edited him to just be on a evolving before he turned into a super soldier. That's really great work. And what yeah.
I was gonna say was in the Super Soldier Serum scene after he got let out of the machine, the a girl that's in love with him came up to him. This was totally unscripted because she has never seen Chris Evans' abs before, so she wanted to touch for a little bit.
She went gaga.
And yes, similar to you and Blitz, yes. It did shock me, of course, how like Chris Evans did manage to like pull off jumping from Human Torch to Cap, and well, like I said, he was just born for the role overall. And well, I just gotta say that ending for Avengers Endgame is just way too much. How his age really caught up to him, and it just like seeing back in time dancing with Sharon. It's just very like wholesome and sad at the same time.
It is, and the more you look into this, because I've told you guys this multiple times, but I'll say it again. Because in that scene, what do you call it? Older Cap was supposed to be played by Stan Lee in that scene.
Oh,
Now
Yeah.
that makes it even more sad.
Yeah, but overall, we thank Stanley for for like every like MCU or like this non-MCU movie out there, especially when it comes to like these kind of casting choices, and he did phenomenal with them.
Yep.
dead like a true believer.
Enough said. Alright. And yeah. All right, Christian, go ahead.
All right, Justin Gross, who played him in Ultimate Avengers.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, this was one of addition to Captain America overall. This movie was spectacular. And the first movie all focused on him because, of course, it's showing flashback and World 2. But this is totally different. Instead of finding Red Skull, he's finding an alien race that shapeshifts to people called the Jatari. Not what you think through the MCU where they're just alien soldiers. These guys can shapeshift what are those green aliens called? The green faces?
The scrolls.
World, yeah.
Thank you, Fresh. Yeah, so they kind of did that. But yeah, of course, many years later, they revived him and stuff. He's new to New World. And this Bucky is not a soldier. He's actually old and still a good guy and stuff. And he's married to his old love interest and stuff. So yeah. But his portrayal as Captain America, Justin did pretty amazing, I must say, and both films too. And even though I have no idea who Justin Gross is, I must say I think he did pretty good as America. I think he should voice more often besides Ultimate Avengers.
Yes, similar to you, Christian, this was my introduction to the character Captain America and many others, along with Superhero Squad, and to my introduction as Justin as well. I guess I do agree with your statement 100%, Justin. Even though I don't know what he's doing currently, but Captain America was like one of his best roles, I must say, from the first Ultimate Adventures movie, and it was phenomenal as well as always. And you, Fresh?
Okay, well, I did see clips and I guess the movie once, and like it was awesome. Yeah, first seeing the clip of the Avengers battling the Hulk when he was just losing his shtick. But I gotta say, Justin's interpretation of Cap is matched on par with the great likes of course, Chris Evans and another type of voice, which is like my personal favorite one overall. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, plain and simple.
Awesome. And Mastermind, have you ever seen Ultimate Adventures or no?
Yeah, I seen some clips of it.
And what you thought of his Captain America?
It was good.
All right. And Christian, where would you put Justin?
S.
Awesome. All right. Go ahead, Fresh.
All right, Roger Craig Smith.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I got introduced to him from his version of Cap was for me Lego Marvel Superheroes. Yes, and I gotta say the voice matches perfectly for the character. It's like he's just the same as Chris Evans, but he's up there with the great voice likes of Fred Tatasciore as Hulk, Steve Bloom as Wolverine, and Josh Keaton as Spider-Man. That he's just that good. There's no doubt about that.
I agree with your opinion. How I first got introduced to his Captain America was through Avengers Assemble. The show overall was so great, and with Roger's performance as Captain America, I do agree with your opinion. he does really great soldier-like, and does have his funny moments here and there, but still, really, it's a really good voice. You, Christian?
Of course, I know him best in Adventures Assemble before they started based off of the MCU mainly. But yeah, I must say, Roger Craig Smith did. It's like one of my top favorite Captain Americas. Like the tone of his voice, it makes him sound very serious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what do you call it? Mastermind, do you have an opinion or no?
Yeah, I have an opinion. It's pretty good.
All right. And overall, go ahead, Fresh.
Well, yeah, yes.
Got you. All right, Mastermind, who do you choose?
Tom Kenny.
Yes, Superhero
yeah.
Squad. Yeah. Go ahead, Mastermind, with your opinion first.
His voice for Captain America was marvelous. Like I really
Wow.
love the part. Go ahead.
No. We were just laughing because that's the second time you said a Marvel-related joke. Marvelous, isn't it?
Yep. Because honestly, I also when I saw this Captain America, I love it when he says "for America," because that's in his name because he does the hero stuff for America.
Mm-hmm. Uh, for me, yeah. Tom Kenny is one of the best voices for me for Captain America because this is all somehow he can range from Captain America, MODOK, and Iron Man. And just the voice in general sounds really soldier-like. That's what I like about Tom Kenny's version.
Yep. Don't forget he also did Deadpool too.
In the
I mean,
game.
that's
Only
just
in
in the
the
game.
MMO Online.
Because, as I will clarify for this, remember, Superhero Squad was not supposed to use any Spider-Man characters or any characters like that because they had the rights at the time. So that's why only in the games. That sucked. But yeah. Me first?
Well, of course, yes. This is one of like Tom Kenny's most hammiest roles. It just plays him as the standard good-hearted guy who's always like happy to just help along, just glad to be a hero, everything, all that junk. But like one of my most hilarious moments with him is, of course, like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, and like everybody's like put to sleep. Yes, that's it's just so hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, he's kind of like the really, really big man, the less version of really, really big man from Rocko's Modern Life of this show.
Yeah, and what do you call it? There are times where he could be really strict. Because remember when he sent Wolverine back to school?
Yes.
Yeah, that
I
was
didn't see the
wow.
full episode, but I kind of stopped there because, like, oh man, he's going to school. I want to see that, but I want to get a chance. I will see the full episode without me being a whiny.
It's fine. And your opinion as well, Christian?
Fresh kind of summed up for me. This version of Captain America, in a way, he's sort of like Aquaman from Batman Brave, but not less showboaty. But the way Tom portrays as him, yeah, it's very heroic. And unlike any other version of Captain America, he's not the leader of Avengers or the leader of Superhero Squad. I don't know why I said Suicide Squad 4. But yeah, Iron Man is the leader instead. But I must say, I still like Captain America in this. And whenever the Hero Up segment goes, when it's his turn, I love the part where he throws his shield, and when it explodes into America stars.
Yeah, that was totally badass.
So yeah, good on you, Tom Kenny. I'm glad that you got to voice Captain A.
Yes. Where would you put him, Mastermind?
Definitely S.
I hate those squatties. All right. Next one. Yeah, Seth Green. I first got introduced to him, and yeah, his version in Man where it was Adventure Time. Adventure Time and Adventures together. And the voice he gave, at least he went heroic with the voice. I liked it overall, and it was a good, mad skit overall.
I agree. He's one of my personal favorites. Very surprising for Seth in order to just pull off like something different. And yeah, he that's all I need to like say.
And Christian, have you seen it?
No, but I do know that he's one of voices not only for Mad but also for Robot Chicken.
Yes, of course. And that's mine. Have you ever seen that Mad skit or no?
Yes, I have.
And what you think of it?
It was cool.
Awesome. So overall, yeah, I do have high hopes for Seth. So I'll just put him in A. Christian, go ahead.
Brian Bloom.
Oh, that's a good one. And you want to explain to everybody where he played him?
Yes, I never really saw Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but after like seeing so many clips of like the show, man, Brian Bloom plays like the best Captain America. Roger Craig Smith, of course, plays a really good series one, but Brian, oh my Lanta, like it really makes him sound just like Captain America. Like he's serious, he knows how to get things done, and also it's awesome that he gave Hulk a lot of praise. Like he doesn't see him as much, he sees him as a hero and stuff. That's why I love about this version of Captain America.
I 100% agree with your opinion, even though I never saw the show either, but I've seen clips, and yeah, just treating him as a friend because everybody else, thinks he's a monster as well. But yeah, with Brian, he's a great voice actor because, of course, one of my first introductions to him was TMNT 2012, where he plays Prognar.
Okay.
Prognar. Yeah, and yeah, he played the Punisher, in many of the Marvel games. But like I say, overall, his performance as Captain America is really good.
I must say yes.
Yes.
Okay, and Leslie, you first. If you have an opinion.
I mean, I was beginning to just continue to to get interested in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I'll pick up at that later, but well, it's just mainly like when you just try to see the episodes, but they're not really in the correct order. It's just like really stupid and frustrating to put up with. But yeah, I agree with your opinions.
All right then. Okay, Christian, where would you put Brian?
He definitely deserves an S.
All right then.
Oh, okay.
All right then. Next up, fresh show. Go ahead.
All right, Darren Norris.
And care to explain?
All right, it was in the a Spider-Man game from 2000, and yeah, Darren played like so many like iconic characters there, and even though it was cool to just hear about it, but going back on it, hearing the voice again, I was like, well, geez, I don't remember him sounding that deep. I'm like that's kind of like the deepest that he's gone with the character. For anybody has gone for the character for that matter, because he sounds like he's like on steroids, but it's still like pretty heroic.
Okay. Let's have a nice game. Punisher. I just like that scene where they're playing cards, and yeah, when I was watching the gameplay of the Spider-Man game, I just like how Venom was asking Spider-Man, "Hey, can you give me Captain America's autograph?"
Wow.
But yeah, it was a good game, and it was good for both Darren and D. Bradley Baker playing majority of the characters. Yeah. But overall, where would you put Darren?
See,
Okay.
See for Captain America.
All right then, Mastermind. Do you want to choose someone else that you know or no?
That's all I know.
All right then. Let's see here. Who should? I'm gonna go with a surprising one, Josh Keaton. So yeah, Josh Keaton played. Well, technically, he first played Steve Rogers in What If, and yeah, just giving the vibe of Chris Evans. That's what I like. But he fully got to play, fully on Captain America in the X-Men show, that the revival and everything. And I gotta say, this is like one of his deepest, toughest voice he's done, especially for Cap.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I was like, okay, that's surprising that they pulled that off. I mean, like this was just as big a surprise when I heard him as Norman Osborn from that, well, week-ish Spider-Man show from 2000.
2017.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was.
All right, but yeah, I gotta say it was really shocker for my part. And Mastermind, I know you saw What If, so what you thought of Steve Rogers?
He did awesome,
Was there any favorite?
especially with the zombie Captain America.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
And what were you gonna ask?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, is that your only favorite episode, or is there more from like Steve Rogers?
There's more. I love I also love. I haven't seen season 2 yet, but I love all the performance he did in for What If. Like, of course, he was also in episode 1, but Captain Carter became the Captain America for him.
Nice. Yeah. All right then. And Christian, have you ever seen What If, or like the X-Men clip, or you don't have an opinion? Just asking.
I don't.
Okay. Overall, I would put Josh in B.
All right.
All right. Go on, Christian.
Barry Norris and Dave K.
Yeah, he first played him in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. And hearing back from the voice, he basically gave his Optimus Prime voice, which is a really good fit.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, so if anybody played the games or seen clips, go ahead with your opinion.
He was excellent.
All right, cool. All right then. Christian, where would you put him?
B.
Okay. All right then, Fresh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, David Hayter.
You want to explain where he played him?
Okay, it was like the Spider-Man animated series from 1994, and like even though I have kind of maybe seen that way back ago, how I really got to know David Hayter was from as the voice of Solid Snake, but this was really one of the surprising ones from him. Like you able to pull out like a voice so different from his usual, like role as Snake that's very impressive.
I agree. Yeah, because although I didn't see the full episode, I did see like the clip, and I gotta say he did a really good voice, just like changing on and off. But I do agree with your opinion overall.
And so I put him in the B.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go for Michael Dangerfield. So yeah, he plays the Canadian version of Captain America in any Canadian show. The voice, it sounded so familiar. I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh wait, he's basically using that Superman voice he played in Crypto the Super Dog.
Oh,
Perfect fit.
Yeah. Although I didn't see like all like the clips or episodes, I did like reveal the voice. So like, I think it's really good. I would give him an A.
all right.
All right, Christian, go ahead.
Let's see. James Howard Taylor.
All right then, and you want to explain where he played him?
Well, I didn't know what. Okay. Apparently, he played him in Marvel Mashup Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. At least one of them, he is.
Yeah, it was him along with Jason Marsden. I heard the clip, and you know what, James, with his talent, I heard the voice, and just going for like a typical soldier voice, so nothing all that much. Again, it's just a mashup.
Oh, I see.
So where would you put James?
B.
All right. All right, Fresh, go ahead.
Matthew Mercer.
All right, go ahead.
In Marvel's Superhero Adventures Frostbites, which I actually did see for one time, it was awesome. And like it's kind of like he was brought in to just let's see if you can match Roger Craig Smith, because that's what he kind of like sounds like.
Well, I did hear the voice too. But what's so surprising about like that in general, not like with Captain America, but it's that Steve Bloom played Santa Claus.
Yes.
That's so awesome. But overall, from your one experience in hearing the voice, where would you put him?
A.
Now, another person that could do a really Roger Craig Smith impression. Okay, Chris Cox, who played him in Ultimate Spider-Man. So, with Ultimate Spider-Man and Avengers Assemble, they do this thing where you can bring one actor in, and then you can bring another actor for a certain character. For that reason, for Ultimate Spider-Man, first it was Roger Craig Smith, and then another time it was Chris Cox. And when Chris voiced him, he did really good, especially trying like copy like Roger's voice. It's like really spot on.
I'm glad to hear so.
Yeah, I would put it on A. Right then, Christian, go ahead.
Travis Willingham.
Yes. I believe, yes, he played him in a pinball game.
And also, he besides James R. Taylor, he's also his other voice in Marvel Mashup.
We just said that. Oh wait, what?
I know I say got you because of what he was telling me right now.
Oh wait, you are right.
Yeah.
I just saw it.
But yeah, hearing Travis's voice, because I heard it one time, I guess it's like really decent when he goes like heroic or anything like that. Like if anybody else has an opinion with him.
I mean, yeah, I guess this is one of those instances where it's like good and questionable, but it's still good.
Yeah. And you, Christian, if you guys say anything.
No, I don't have an opinion, but I'll take your words on for it.
So, all right, where would you put him? You glitched out. Did you say B?
Yeah, B.
All right. Right then, go ahead first.
John St. John.
Yes, Duke Nukem and Big the Cats. So yeah, if I'm going back here for which game was it that he played him in?
It was Avengers and Galactic. Galactic Storm. Storm.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, Galactic Storm.
Mm-hmm. So he actually played a lot of characters other than Cap. He actually played the majority of these characters. God damn.
What did he play in this game?
Captain America, Black Knight. Let's see here. Shadowrex, Supreme Intelligence, Thunderstrike. If I could pronounce his name, Koroth. Back.
Shadowrex.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And what was this last character? Oh, this last character, Galen Core.
What?
Yeah, he looks like Cable a little bit.
Koroth Zach. And there's also a woman in this game, Lenny Molina. She plays as Crystal and Dr. Minerva.
It's Lonnie Manila.
Yeah,
Not bad.
She voices the majority of the Koopalings. She was like the OG voice for Elizabeth. Really good voice actress. But yeah, when I heard his version, it's kind of like taking his performance from Duke Nukem, as I could explain.
I mean, like Duke Nukem is kind of like much more badass. With his version of Cap, it's kind of like much more like bombastic and hammy.
Yeah. All right. And overall, where would you put John?
Yeah. Okay. And the game itself, it kind of like reminds me of that one dinosaur racing game from Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, wow. All right, then. For me, I'm going to go for Jason Marsden because less information about him. So, yeah, along with the mashup, like, shorts were for Marvel. Yeah, he was one of the voices. I guess he gave it his all. I won't say that much because I only heard the voice once. So, just to be, fair and everything, I'll just put him in C.
Like I haven't even heard, and I was just wondering like how they would like pull off something like that if I ever hear.
There, go ahead, Christian.
Who's the guy in the black and white picture?
Cal Dodd. Like the
Okay.
OG voice. I mean,
I-
like the voice of Wolverine from the '90s X-Men.
Yeah,
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, he played him in Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Clash of the Superheroes, and New Age of Heroes.
and a little bit on par with his Wolverine. Like, I think no, there was a total difference, but I guess he did really good because I only heard the voice twice.
Hmm.
So, hearing this information, where would you put him?
Well, since I don't really know him that well, I'll put him in C.
And then with Adrian Estar. Yes. Normally he would voice Iron Man for any media, but there are times where he voices other characters. So for Captain America, he played him in that Black Panther show, I believe. Yeah. And from 2010, I can say his was like cocky, like very, very cocky.
Like Ben 10 cocky or Spider-Man cocky?
Like, how can I explain this? Think of Hawkeye, but if he's like more cocky in a way with the voice.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
That's not
Yeah.
fits. That's not for the cap.
Which is funny because he played Hawkeye in Superhero Squad. But yeah, I'll just put him in D. No offense, he's as good as Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then, that was the Captain America's ranking. Hope you fellow Americans love this stream, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Brother.